Hello, this is Kayla Coons in my Module 7 reflection. After watching the lecture and reading the articles, describe your thoughts toward online learning at the K-12 level. Well, I think online learning is great for the K-12 level. I think it offers students to work at their own pace and not being rushed to learn a new skill if they're not ready to move on. But I think it should be in a school setting with one or two teachers per grade or classroom, depending on size, instead of just at home with parents. Because that way they're still getting socialization skills with other students for like a recess break or PE, lunch, etc. So they're still getting in that social time and not just at home learning by themselves, as compared to being at school, still doing online work, but also getting the social skills in with other peers of their age. Do I think every state should require students to complete an online course prior to high school graduation? Why or why not? Yes, because technology is our future, whether we embrace it or not. So I think we should embrace it and teach students and let them experience an online class before sending them on their own out to college. And taking their first online class could be a big change for them, as if they learn in high school or below middle school, elementary, they already have a sense of idea of how it's going to work and might have a better way to stay on schedule, on class, and keep going. Describe your experience working with the LMS. Which system do you choose to work with and why? And which one did you like or dislike about the system? Okay, I used the Edmodo because it was easier for me to use. I thought it was more user-friendly. The other ones, I had a hard time figuring out the best way to put things on there. Working with an LMS is different as compared to being face-to-face. You can just grab your materials and teach the student that way, as compared to having to upload everything onto the site, which can take up a lot of time, than just being able to grab it and do your lesson. And yes, it would be uploaded beforehand, but it was just very different for me. I'm more of a hands-on person. Grab the things I need, it's in my section, and go. Uploading everything would be a challenge for me. But again, embracing technology in the new way, it would take time to get used to. I think definitely doing quizzes or tests online today would be very beneficial for students, because all of our state assessments are online, all of our progress monitoring assessments is online. So I think if we did at least quizzes and tests online, as we're leaning into the LMSs, I think would help knock down some testing anxiety, as compared to giving students their paper quizzes or tests, and then when state assessments come around, then throw them online to take it that way. I know a lot of students that I worked with previous years, they just skim through the test. They just click an answer and go through it. So I think if they're already used to doing their quizzes and tests online, I think it would benefit them a lot. And then when the assessments, the big ones, state assessments, come around, they're already used to doing it. It's not high anxiety, it's just like another test. So I think definitely we should lean towards doing all quizzes and tests online, just like we do the other assessments, to help knock down testing anxiety. And that's my reflection for Module 7. Thanks for listening.